Hey, and welcome to Arts Midwest Folkefest in partnership with the Cultural Center in New York Mills, Minnesota. We are Kardemimmit from Finland. Tervetuloa mukaan, let's go!
Emo hellytti minua, mie vaan hiusta hellyttelin. Emo synnytti minua, mie vaan syitä synnytin. Emo hellytti minua, mie vaan hiusta hellytin. Iso kasvatti minua, mie vaan kasvatin. Kasvaa minulle kassa pitkä tukka tuima. Hius heliä hienokkainen, pelaava pion pituinen, melivahen valkeuinen, merenpaon valkiainen. Hius heliä hienokkainen, pelaava pion pituinen, melivahen valkeuinen, merenpaon valkiainen. Meni velloni virohan, se toini Suukamäel, toi suuan Suukamäeltä, Harjan harjusmättäältä. Menin rannalle kesolla, parahalla paisteella, puhetessa putken juuren, lehen kannan kasvaessa. Hius heliä hienokkainen, pelaava pion pituinen, lumivahen valkeuinen, merenpaon valkiainen. Hius heliä hienokkainen, pelaava pion pituinen, lumivahen valkeuinen, merenpaon valkiainen. Niin menin liki veroja meren rannalle rajahin. Istuisin meren kivelle, meren päälle pamaahin. Päästin kassan kaunokkaisen, hajotin haluset hiukset, halusille hartiaille, lain lauan polvelleni. Aloin päätäni sukia, hiuksiani harjailla, kiireesti kampailla, suortuvia sommitella. Sulpahti Suukameroon, päätyi lautalainen alle, kampaani kalaveteen, Suukani kiven rakoon. Mie vaan tyttö pikkarainen, maatalainen, marjukkainen, kaatalainen, karpaloinen, alhainen, armotoinen. Vielä tyttö pikkarainen, maatalainen, marjukkainen, kaatalainen, karpalainen, alhainen, armotoinen. Vielä tyttö pikkarainen, maatalainen, alhainen, karpalainen, maatalainen, toinen. Vielä tyttö pikkarainen, maatalainen, marjukkainen, kaatalainen, karpalainen, alhainen, armotoinen. Istumaan kevään kiven päälle kirjumaan, itkemään kiven päälle kirjumaan. Istuin kevään itkemään kiven päälle kirjumaan. Kävin liikkokien kotiin, kollotellen kartanolle. Kävin liikkokien kotiin, kollotellen kartanolle.
Good evening, USA, and good night, Europe. We are Kardemimmit from Finland, and this is our online concert. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. Yes.
For us.
For us. Anyway, for you it might be something completely different because you are probably in very different parts of the world than us right now. So have a good day or evening anyway. And it's St. Urho's Day today, I believe, for the Finnish-American community. So that's why I am wearing purple. And so is Anna. In celebration
and the walls
for
are
that.
purple too.
Yes, our lights are also for St. Urho today. The first song we played was called Fair Hair. And this is Anna's song. Anna made this one to old Finnish lyrics. It's a symbolic story of a girl who gets a hair comb as a gift, and then she loses it in the waves of the sea, and she grieves it very bitterly. The next song is mine. I made the composition. This is called Outlander, and it's a story about a woman or a girl who is being bullied in her village, in her own community, and she finds her own strength and her confidence and gets over this trauma. So, Outlander.
Mustaksi mua sanovat, tervaskannoksi tekevät pahaksi, panettelevat kekäleeksi, kellä jäävät. Mustaksi mua sanovat, tervaskannoksi tekevät pahaksi, panettelevat kekäleeksi, kellä jäävät. Mustaksi mua sanovat, tervaskannoksi tekevät pahaksi, panettelevat kekäleeksi, kellä jäävät. Moni on mustempi sanoja, pahempi panettelija on kyllin kekälehiä tiellä tervaskantojakin. Mustaksi mua sanovat, tervaskannoksi tekevät pahaksi, panettelevat kekäleeksi, kellä jäävät. Lähen musta muille maille, lähen kukkaa kulkemaan, vapukkaa vaeltamaan, mansikkaa matelemaan. Vierin soita, vierin maita, vierin ventoja vesiä. Vierin maille, vieraille, vierin vieraan tavalla. Vierin soita, vierin maita, vierin ventoja vesiä. Vierin maille, vieraille, vierin vieraan tavalla. Vierin soita, vierin maita, vierin ventoja vesiä. Vierin maille, vieraille, vierin vieraan tavalla. Vierin soita, vierin maita, vierin ventoja vesiä. Vierin maille, vieraille, vierin vieraan tavalla. Panen päälleni parasta kauniinta, kaulalleni kukkeinta, kulmilleni hempeintä, elmoilleni. Panen päälleni parasta kauniinta, kaulalleni kukkeinta, kulmilleni hempeintä, elmoilleni. Panen päälleni parasta kauniinta, kaulalleni kukkeinta, kulmilleni hempeintä, helmoilleni. Panen päälleni parasta kauniinta, kaulalleni kukkeinta, kulmilleni hempeintä, helmoilleni. Panen kullan kultamaan, hopiat helisemään, koskeni punottamaan, näköväni näyttämään, jota kaikki katseleisi, kirkkokunta kitteleisi, kyläkunta kuuleksisi, itsekin ihmettelisin. Silloin seison selvemmästi pian. Heitän herjat helmoiltani, päältäni pahan panoset. Silloin seison selvemmästi, pidän päätä pystymästi. Heitän herjat helmoiltani, päältäni pahan panoset. Silloin seison selvemmästi, pidän päätä pystymästi. Heitän herjat helmoiltani, päältäni pahan panoset. Silloin seison selvemmästi, pidän päätä pystymästi. Heitän herjat helmoiltani, päältäni pahan panoset. Silloin seison selvemmästi, pidän päätä pystymästi. Heitän herjat helmoiltani, päältäni pahan panoset. Päältäni pahan panoset. Päältäni pahan panoset.
So that was Leni's song, and we will continue with some of Leni's compositions. The next one is called Other Star. Should we talk about why we are here today? Because this is a part of Arts Midwest's Folkefest online. So we are doing an online residency in New York Mills, Minnesota. Hello, everybody in New York Mills. We were supposed to be there a year ago, but obviously that did not happen because of whatever is going on in the world. And we are in Pirkkala, Finland, doing this great week, which is next week. We will meet with students and teachers and many other community members from New York Mills. We are really looking forward to that one. And what else? Oh, you can ask questions in the comment section of the live stream, and we will, around in the middle of the concert, we will answer some of your questions. So go ahead and think about what you could ask, and ask already. Yeah, you go ahead. And now we will perform Other Star.
Mitähän varten se toinen tähti on toistansa kirkkaampi? Mitähän varten se toinen tähti on toistansa kirkkaampi? Mitähän varten se toinen poika on toistansa rakkaampi? Mitähän varten se toinen poika on toistansa rakkaampi? Ja toistansa rakkaampi. Enkä mä luullut surun tulevan tästä meidän ilostamme. Enkä mä luullut surun tulevan tästä meidän ilostamme. Kauas kun meidät irroitettu on toinen toisestamme. Kauas kun meidät irroitettu on toinen toisestamme. syvempäänkin uneen. Syvempäänkin uneen.
All right. So that was Leni's song, Other Star, and then we are going to perform Bride's Dance song called Song, and that actually it tells about this kind of old tradition where a young girl or a woman, when she gets married, she's actually sent away, far away from her home, usually, and she's not able to see her family or friends anymore after she gets married. That's the tradition used to be in Finland, and so that it wouldn't be, because it was far away, you wouldn't see your friends anymore. So this is actually a song that is for the bride, and she's kind of, the friends are trying to make her cry in her wedding day, and so bride's dance. This is kind of, they are dancing in circle and they are singing for the bride, and the bride's supposed to cry.
Yeah, and the marriage will be happy if the bride is crying.
Yes.
So. Obviously.
So they say.
Yeah.
Sivullani siskoset parhaan nuoruuden. Tanssiin hämärässä hääillan herttaisen. Tieni mun vie mielellään metsien järven selkäin taa. Harvoin kai ystävät teitä enää nähdä saa. Silmini hiipii, haikeus rintani riipii, hääilo mielestä haihtuu pois. Yhteiset leikit, laulut, keinupihan riemut, naurut, voisko jo elämästäin kaikkois? Silmille kaasojo kiikuttaa. Sokkona siis seison mä keskellä rinkiä rientävää. Hulmua helmojen hellettä lientävää. Kruununi
Thanks. Great to be here, and we would love to be in New York Mills, but obviously it's not possible right now. But we were looking forward a year ago. We were looking forward for our trip there. So it's a pity we couldn't come, but maybe some year. And it's good to be at least online with you all. Next song, before we have some questions and answer time, we will perform a song called Sweetheart, and this is a traditional polska song from Finland. And polska means it's a pair dance that goes to 3, and it's really fun to dance that this polska. It's really cool when you do circles with your partner. It feels great. You should try sometimes. But this is a traditional polska song from Kauhava. And we all Kardemimmit, we are from Espoo. It's next to Helsinki, which is the capital in Finland, and it's the southern part. But nowadays I live in quite near Kauhava. So this is kind of from my new home area, this song. And it's a lovely one called Jos sä olet minun hellunani in Finnish and Sweetheart in English.
Jos sä olet minun hellunani, tämän kesän. Jos sä olet minun hellunani, tämän kesän. Niin minä laitan sulle, niin kuin linnulle pesän. Niin minä laitan sulle, niin kuin linnulle pesän. Jos sä olet minun hellunani, tämän syksyn. Jos sä olet minun hellunani, tämän syksyn. Niin minä laitan sulle, vaikka silikistä lapsen myssyn. Niin minä laitan sulle, vaikka silikistä lapsen myssyn.
Thank you. Now we will have some question and answer time, and Anna is searching from the phone some questions you have.
Well, there is a question from JL on YouTube, and they want to know how many strings do we have to tune before each performance?
Good question.
Jutta, would you like to do the math?
How in total?
Yes,
Total.
as a total.
Oh, it's 2 a.m. here. Sorry.
Let's count together.
So yes,
Okay, so
4 times 15.
Is 60.
Yes.
60 strings
Plus-
from the small instruments.
Yes, and then we have 38 strings in the big one, so it's 98.
Yes, just
98
a little
strings.
bit short from 100 strings. So yeah, and during the performance we do also tune.
yeah, so it's over 100
Yes.
in total.
All this because of you.
Then we have Tara also on YouTube, and they want to know what's the difference between this kind of instrument and a harp. They look similar, they think. I could answer that well, maybe almost nothing, except there is no hollow space in the middle of kantele. Someone could say that kantele is a type of a soundboard, like a zithern or mountain dulcimer or many other kind of instruments. But kantele is unique in some ways, which as I'm not an instrument specialist, so I can't remember all the names in English, how it varies, but it's an ancient instrument about a couple of thousand years old. They used to have fewer strings, now they do have more or less. Len, you could answer the next question.
Yes.
Let's see. Lilia wants to know, is there any way that you could offer basic lessons in how to play a simple kantele?
We could offer. I think Maija, you have made some YouTube videos on the 5-string kantele. So I don't know how you could search for them.
Maybe like how to play Finnish 5-string kantele is the video. It's not really like, it's just how it's played. So there's not really tunes that you can learn.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Is it in English?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
is.
Maija has made some videos in English, and we haven't made I think tutorials ever as a band, but maybe we could sometime. But it depends on the kantele you have, whether it's 5-string or 10 strings or whatever. It is different a little bit. So let us know what you want to hear, and then we can think about it. It's a good idea.
I have to say that there are so many questions and comments here, like dozens and
Nice.
dozens and dozens. So hello everyone. We never know when we start the stream that how many follows we get, and it looks like there is a lot of people online.
That's great.
There's a question from Benjamin that do folks in Finland celebrate Saint Urho's Day, or is it just a Finlander thing? Well, it is a Finlander thing. So we have a pub in Helsinki called Saint Urho's, but we hadn't heard about Saint Urho's before we visited USA in 2008 for the first time. That's the first time we learned we have this national saint, and that it had something to do with grasshoppers and wine plants, which we
I
don't.
think we should celebrate Saint Urho, because there are too few things to celebrate in March.
Yeah, true. Maybe we can start the
Yeah.
tradition here.
Some more questions. There is a question from Sue. She's wondering how common it is for Finlanders to play this instrument.
Finnish people or
Yeah, I think so.
Not super common, but the small children, they play it if they go to Muskari, which is like musical play school. So almost every kid plays kantele in those, and every school in Finland has kanteles. But so probably many of Finns have tried kantele, but there is maybe how many who has it as a hobby, maybe 2,000 kids, youngsters, and then around 100 professional kantele players in Finland, we think.
All right, that's it for the questions right now. I think we could take another round of questions in the end.
Yeah.
Looks like there might be a need for it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. Is it my turn? Can I talk?
You can
Yes.
tell. Yeah.
Okay. The next one is a classic. We haven't played this I think in a couple of years we haven't played this one, but now we want to play this for you. This is Maiden of Death. So, I think we made this tune in 2009.
No, it's recorded in 2009.
Oh
but
yeah,
it's a
it
couple
was
of years older.
2006
I would say.
probably.
Yeah.
So an oldie and goldie. We were in our teens when we made the arrangement, but now you will hear it. This is an old Finnish goddess, Maiden of Death, Tuonen tyttö, and she collects souls of the dead people from the villages. So the villagers they really dislike her, though she's actually just nice. She's just doing her job, but what can you do? So she rows her boat there and collects the souls, and then people curse her.
Tuonen tyttö musta tukkaa. Tuonen tyttö musta tukkaa. Maanalan matala neiti. Maanalan matala neiti. Tuonen tyttö musta tukkaa. Tuonen tyttö musta tukkaa. Maanalan matala neiti. Maanalan matala neiti. Sousi rannan sousi toi. Sousi rannan sousi toi. Sousi suurelle merelle. Sousi suurelle merelle. Etsi valtaa valtaa. Etsi valtaa valtaa. Ilmalta jättömiä. Sousi rannan sousi toi. Sousi rannan sousi toi. Sousi suurelle merelle. Sousi suurelle merelle. Sousi rannan sousi toi. Sousi rannan sousi toi. Sousi meidän rantuelle. Sousi meidän rantuelle. Tuonen tyttö musta tukkaa. Tuonen tyttö musta tukkaa. Tuonen tyttö musta tukkaa. Tuonen tyttö musta tukkaa.
Sousi rannan, sousi toiseen.
Sousi rannan, sousi toiseen.
Sousi meidän rantuelle.
Sousi meidän rantuelle. Jos mä tuonena olisin, tahi tuonen tyttärenä, haukuttaisin tuonen koijuut, niin kuin tuoni meidän koijuut. Jos mä tuonena olisin, tai tuonen tyttärenä, itkettäisin tuonen lapset, niin kuin tuoni meidän lapset.
All right. Next, we are going to play Jutta's composition, and these are also Jutta's lyrics. Many times we have composed the songs ourselves, so the melodies are not many times traditional, but we do have a few traditional songs in this set. But most of the times these are our own compositions, own arrangement, but many of the lyrics are traditional. The next song is not, it's all Jutta's. And it's called Glass Hail, and it's from our most previous album, Midnight Sun. We have done 5 albums altogether. And at this point of the concert, I would usually advertise that we have CDs on sale. We might, but you can't come here to buy them. But you could go to Bandcamp. You could search Bandcamp Kardemimit and find our Bandcamp page, and you can buy all those albums online as digital versions. And those digital versions have lyrics and all the other information that the booklets in the CD would have. So I do recommend Bandcamp for that reason. And next, Jutta's composition, Glass Hail, and this tells about breaking the glass ceilings, as we women do many times.
Rannalla kuljen ja kova kylmä tuuli tuo lähemmäksi. Muistan siitä, kuinka talvella kerran taivaalta lumi juoksi alas maan syliin. Samalla kun salamoinin aivan kuin ukon viha lankeis maan päälle asuviin. Kaikkiin kyliin salamoinin aivan kuin luonto kaiken vihan maan päälle moukarois. Kaikkiin pyhiin syviin kolkkiin ilman valoa. Rannalla kuljen ja vien lento tuoksu tuo lähemmäksi. Muistan siitä, kuinka kesällä kerran keskellä päivän taivas kokonaan pimeni. Samalla kun ilman täytti huumaava ropina, kun rakeet maan päälle satoi niin. Kaikkiin loviin ilma alkoi huumaava kihinä, kun lasi maan pintaan rikkoontui. Rakeet kukaan naisista tehnyt, rakeet kukaan naisista kaljatut, rakeet kukaan naisista tehnyt, läpäisevät kaiken. Kaunis on kevään ensimmäinen päivä, kun joutsenten kaulat taipuvat kaareen. Kaunis on kevään ensimmäinen päivä, kun auringon säteet läpäisevät kaiken. Kaunis on kevään ensimmäinen päivä, kun joutsenten kaulat taipuvat kaareen toistensa syleilyyn. Kaunis on kevään ensimmäinen päivä, kun auringon säteet läpäisevät lasin. Sirpaleet maassa välkehtivät valoon ja loisteessa niiden kävellessä on aina. Kaunis on kevään ensimmäinen päivä, kun auringon säteet läpäisevät lasin. Sirpaleet maassa välkehtivät valoon ja loisteessa niiden kävellessä on aina.
All right. So that's how you deal with obstacles in life. You just sing the song.
And go through.
Yes, go through it. Yes, and actually we are going to perform another one of my songs. This one is called Love Song, and yeah, this is probably our happiest song we have ever
It must be.
played. And yeah, so this is a waltz and very extremely happy love song. Very romantic.
Could you maybe say our names at this point? Because
Yes.
I have one more string to tune.
All right, I will. So we are Kardemimmit, and we come from Finland. And my name is Jutta Raamel, and here we have Leeni Vegelius, and then we have Maija Pokela, and last but not least, Anna Vegelius. All right.
Jazz hands.
Next up, Love Song. Ja y-ka-ka ja ka-ka.
Hiljaa juuri kuin lammenlaine syttyy lempeni ainainen. Syttyi lämmössä kevät päivän kera kukkien kaunoisten. Ei hän valkene konsaan päivä, jolloin häntä mä muistaisen. Aina sieluni syvyydessä kuvansa kallis on säilyvä. Sinisilmät, ne loistavat, sydän kukille päivän loi. Sieltä on aarteet jalot, suuret lemmen viekin mun rintaani toi. Sitten verhoten vienoisasti loistaa sydämen kukista. Silloin toivon, että unelmoi piiki onnea ihanaa. Sinisilmät, ne loistavat, sydän kukille päivän loi. Sieltä on aarteet jalot, suuret lämmen ne loistavat. Sydän kukille päivän loi. Siellä aarteet valot. Suuret lemmen liekin mun rintaani toi. Sinisilmät ne loistavat. Sydän kukille päivän loi. Sieltä on aarteet jalot. Suuret lemmen liekin mun rintaani toi. Sieltä on aarteet jalot. Suuret lemmen liekin rintaani toi.
That was very sweet. All right, let me see if we have some more questions in the live stream comment section that we could answer at this point. There are many comments. Thank you for all the nice thoughts you are sending. There's a good morning from Tokyo, for example. So yeah, it's
Hello, Japan.
you forgot that somewhere, Leni, it's morning. Also,
Yes, somewhere in the world. Mhm.
it is a morning in Tokyo. There's general questions about talking about our instrument, which we have probably done quite a bit so far. This is kantele, Finnish national instrument. It's a string instrument, and the bigger one is kind of a newer one, a few hundred years old, with the mechanism that changes keys. Yes, sharps and flats for all the 7, what are that, notes in the octave? Yes. And the smaller ones, they are older tradition. Somebody asked how they are tuned. They are tuned however you tune them, but mostly they are diatonic instruments, so they could be in D major, G major, A major, and the, what's ambitus in English?
Range.
The range is from A to higher D. Jutta is playing all the strings for you right now. Ralph on YouTube wants to know, have you made your own arrangement of these tunes? And there's a compliment that vocal harmonies are very rich and complex with moving lines, dissonance, etc. Were these tunes sung this way years ago? Who'd like to take this one?
Leni wants to take it. I was ready to tell about this because the Finnish tradition used to be only one voice, so there were no harmonies in the Finnish tradition at all. And these harmonies we have kind of figured out ourselves. I think they are based on kantele, like close harmonies. We use a lot of seconds, and then also to the Eastern European singing tradition is kind of similar. So we've taken some inspiration and pop music also. So it's kind of our own combination of things that we use. And the arrangements, yes, they are our own. We make the arrangements.
Maija can take this question. Janet wants to know, interested in our backgrounds, are you all related? Or
yes.
how did you come together to make such beautiful music?
Well, there's twins in this band, and you can now guess who they are. But I will reveal it. Leni and Anna, they are twins, and otherwise we are not related. We are just from Espoo, from the same place, from the same city, and we had the same kantele teacher when we were kids. So she put us together to play. When I was 10 years old, Jutta was 9, and Anna and Leni, they were 11 years old. So that's how we started. And first we played music, but we also just had some, stay over, like weekends, spending weekends together and watching movies and eating candy a lot and playing some music and doing these harmonies. But that's the way we started to play. So we were kids, and here we are still after 20 years going strong.
There's also a question about how have we kept our group together for so long. I think we've been together for so long and grown up together that we cannot separate anymore.
It's too late.
Too late for that now.
You can't do it. Yeah.
David sends hello from Madison, Wisconsin. Yeah, hey, Madison, Wisconsin. It's and is the 38-string kantele a bass instrument or more like a grand piano instead of a keyboard? So
It is the bass, and we love the bass.
but it does have a range of a grand piano around. I think grand piano probably has a little bit more low notes, but about the same as a grand piano.
We kind of use it like a piano, but also with the bass line.
All right, I think it's almost time for our last song. We want to thank, especially there are two persons in this room which you cannot see. We have Kim behind the camera. Hey Kim! And
Saarinen
Samuli.
from Modomo Films.
Yes. And we have Samuli Volanto on the other side of the room. Hey Samuli! He is making the sounds, and that's why we sound so awesome.
And he's Samuli Volanto from Matka Studio.
That's quite right. And we want to thank New York Mills Regional Cultural Center and Arts Midwest for this amazing opportunity.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yes. Yes. And what else? You can follow us around on Facebook or Instagram if you prefer that, and see what else we have in mind for this spring, because we do have some more online events to come up. For example, a coffee hour where you could come and chat with us with a cup of coffee and ask more questions if you like. That's next week on, I think, March 24th, which is a Wednesday. I think you should check that because my memory is not.
Facebook
Yes.
or Instagram.
Yeah, it's because it's 3 a.m. now, so you can't trust us anymore.
No.
Or memory. Yeah. I think I would remember one more song from Kardemimit.
Oh, you do?
Yes. We could maybe play that.
Just one more.
Yeah,
The last one.
let's try.
Let's try.
Be
Final.
merciful for us if we mess it up.
This is called Origin of Fire, and this is a story how the fire was born, and also that when you know how the fire is born, then you know how to control it. And this is a traditional story about that. Enjoy and have a really good day or night or morning or whatever you have at your place.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
Thank you.
We're happy to do this. Yeah.
Iskee tulta ilman ukko 7 sierran päällä. 8 kannikalla kirposi tuli kipuna läpi. 6 kirjokannen läpi taivosen 9 läpi. Reppäännän retusen läpi lapsen kätkyestä. Iskee tulta ilman ukko 7 sierran päällä. 8 kannikalla kirposi tuli kipuna läpi. 6 kirjokannen läpi taivosen 9 läpi. Reppäännän retusen läpi lapsen kätkyestä. Missä on tulta tukitettu valkiesta vaputettu suurella meren selällä ulapalla laukealla. Missä on tulta tukitettu valkiesta vaputettu suurella meren selällä ulapalla laukealla. Missä on tulta tukitettu valkiesta vaputettu suurella meren selällä ulapalla laukealla. Missä on tulta tukitettu valkiesta vaputettu suurella meren selällä ulapalla laukealla. sen nieli siliäsi kauiskenteli, käyskenteli, tuskissa tuli kiikunan palkki, ei sen vaakahissa tuli tuska nieli jällä vaikia vajolla jalla uiskenteli, käyskenteli, sen nieli alien hauki tuli tuska nieli jällä vaikia vajolla jalla uiskenteli, käyskenteli, sen nieli alien hauki, missä on tulta tukitettu vakiasta vaputettu suurella meren selällä ulapalla okealla, missä on tulta tukitettu vakiasta vaputettu suurella meren selällä ulapalla okealla, missä on tulta tukitettu vakiasta vaputettu suurella meren selällä ulapalla okealla, missä on tulta tukitettu vakiasta vaputettu suurella meren selällä